This thing on? Hello? Hello? Hey there again, Wolfpack. Welcome back for another real world review for a real application. Today we're going to be talking all about something that's been all the rage in the shooters world, in the shooting industry, and that is Shooter's Lube. This stuff right here. Well, this is the this is the solvent that comes in the kit. And we're also going to be talking about this stuff, the Stage 2 Extreme Gun Oil. Without further ado, let's hit it. Alright guys, here we go. So, as always, thank you so much for supporting this new channel for Direwolf Defense. We all know where the shooting industry is at right now, ammunition being what it is. Primarily, we are firearms instructors. That's what we do. We teach firearms safety, firearms responsibility, and firearms skill. With the lack of available and affordable ammunition, we are branching out and doing something that we have been doing all along without ever even realizing it. Reviewing products, Second Amendment products, firearms gear, ammunition, accessories, maintenance gear, all that fun stuff. With how much we use, with the thousands of rounds of ammunition that we go through, and the plethora of tools with triggers that we use and experiment with and trade up with and all that fun stuff, we figured why not start providing our personal experiences to you guys. If you like this video, please take the time to subscribe, hit that thumbs up button. It really helps us out a lot. We are a brand new channel and you guys are the first ones to be viewing our content, so again, thank you. Again, today we are talking about this stuff, all this fun stuff. We got the Stage 2 gun oil and the weapons cleaning solvent. This is by Shooter Lube. A lot of people are talking about this stuff right now. So we run heavy when we shoot, do real world drills, combat movements, tactical movements. Now we don't waste ammunition, especially right now, but we do put our weapons through their paces. So we need a reliable product that is going to provide lubrication throughout an entire, 8 to 9 hour day out at the range, or a whole weekend out for a field training exercise, without having to worry about, different temperatures affecting the lubrication that we're using on our firearms, being able to do a field strip and field clean quickly and effectively, and getting back out there in the range. So that's what me and the Direwolf Defense family look for when we are looking for a gun cleaning, or a CLP, cleaner, lubricant, protectant. We focus on not opening up a brand new item and showing you how pretty the packaging is and how well it was packaged and how cool the labels are and what it looks like. No, what we're going to do is we're going to have a product that we've been using for weeks, months, or even years. And by the time this review gets to you, it is going to have gone through its paces. What do I mean by going through its paces? I mean getting shot out, stepped on, spit on, everything in between, heated up, cooled down, extreme heat temperatures, extreme cold temperatures. By the time this review gets to you, it is going to be a real review. Today, we're talking about, again, these guys. So I will go over a little bit about the packaging and the accessories that come with it, because that is important. That's not what the review is based on. The review is based on how this stuff worked when I used it, and I mean used it. I bought a kit, and I got 2 solvents, and I got 2 Stage 2 gun oils, extreme gun oils. Sorry guys. You'll see here, I got 2 of these. They came like this. So let's talk about this. We all know shipping liquids and things like that. Oh, I can't stand it when you get the package and when it came like this. Now these are notorious, the spray bottles with anything. So personal hygiene products, when I order a new cologne that I want to, wear on a date out with my wife. No, I'm just kidding. I only wear gun oil. And it's leaking everywhere because it came from one elevation and it either went next day air, went up in elevation, down in elevation, or just across the country and getting banged around in the back of the trucks. These things break. I don't care how good the packaging is, and your product is spilled everywhere inside the box. These things seep and it squirts everywhere, especially with elevation changes, and it gets everywhere inside the box. And when you open that box, it's a big, lovely, glistening mess all over your hands. These guys shipped it like this and give you the option by shipping 3 of these squeeze applicator tips along with this. So you don't have to put on those applicator tips, and that includes this guy. This guy came like that. So you can put the applicators on, whatever they are, yourself. You don't have to worry about any leakage or seepage. At least it limits that risk a lot better. It also came with, one second, extras. It came with 2 of these, came with 3 of these, and it even came with a needle applicator here to get into tight spaces, which is really cool, right? Yeah, that's cool. Let's talk about the weapon that we are going to be showing you a demo on. So this is my DM rifle. This is my baby. It's a standard Aero Precision AR-15 that I built myself. Standard Aero Precision bolt, BCG, bolt carrier group, and 16-inch barrel. So we did about 350 to 375 rounds of green tip 5.56 ammunition through my baby over here, which we're going to be showing you right about now. So what you'll see here is you'll see the carbon buildup on the front of the bolt prior to cleaning. You'll see, my finger there, nice and black, dirty, a little bit of carbon buildup, a little bit of carbon buildup on the firing pin. It's a pretty dirty BCG. So this solvent that we're using here is something special. Another thing I'd like to point out really quick is they do suggest that you not let this, sit on your skin for too long. It's not like frog lube. I take frog lube, I rub it in my beard and all that fun stuff. No, this stuff is going to be an irritant for your skin. It's going to be an irritant for your eyes especially, and they say to only use it in a very well ventilated area, which is funny. It does say eco on there, and it is scentless. I mean, you cannot smell this stuff. There's no fumes or anything like that that I can smell. I do have a pretty ventilated area here, and I have a shop fan that sucks the air out of both windows. I didn't notice anything going on with my eyes or my breathing when I was using this, and I'm using it right now. I don't really notice any severe irritation, but I am going to be wearing gloves just because I don't want to grow a 3rd nipple. Sorry, 4th nipple. I already have a 3rd. So using gloves, showing you how easily this carbon comes off with Shooter's Lube. Now, the commercials that you see for this stuff make it seem like a magic pill. And if you have severe carbon buildup on your bolt already, like what you're seeing there, you are still going to have to use a bolt scraper to get that stuff off. But I will say it comes off a lot easier after soaking it in a little bit of this solvent. One thing I will say is that this stuff evaporates pretty quickly and pretty easily, which is good. You don't have to worry about waiting too long before you apply your lubricant after using your solvent, getting it out of those nooks and crannies, letting it evaporate on its own, which is really nice. So prior to filming this video and prior to doing this cleaning, I also coated the BCG and everything on an already clean weapon. I did a wipe down, I sprayed the solvent really lightly, and I wiped down the other lubrication that I had on the weapon. And then I did a light film of this stuff before running. And one thing I will say is that is a brand new build that we were shooting for the little takeaway video here. It was having issues cycling, well, no, every 15 rounds or so I get one failure to feed because it's a very stiff spring, brand new spring, heavy buffer, and it wasn't going back quite enough to catch that next round. After coating it with this guy, ran like butter. Didn't have a single malfunction, no issues whatsoever. Didn't have any bad burn-off issues, which is, you know, sometimes you get a little bit of that with some of the other lubrications. You get some burn-off, some little tinglies up in your nose, especially if you ride close to that charging handle like I do. So just a few little pros and cons there. And now what you're seeing is a wipe off. You're seeing all that stuff coming off of there. According to the videos, if you watch the videos, I'm going to say that there was no film trickery involved there. That was very accurate. This stuff takes carbon off like no other. I'd be interested to hear what this does to other fouling in the barrel. Like how does this work on copper fouling, lead fouling, and heck, with shotguns. I wonder how this works on the plastic, you know, the plastic fouling that you get from the wads from your shotguns going down your barrels. So I'd be interested to hear what they have to say about that. Haven't tested that yet. Overall, I'm going to say that this stuff is awesome. Has not failed me. I've ran it quite a few times. Prior to doing this video, the only test run where I was really paying attention to it was this last one. But I am going to say, just for how much quicker, at 50% quicker on my carbon cleanup with this solvent. Easily cut 50% off my time. And with as much time as I spend on the range, that is a big difference. That's the difference between my wife being upset with me for staying in the workshop for 2 hours after coming home from the range, and my wife being super stoked because I had enough time to pick up flowers, chocolate, and have a nice dinner with her because cleanup was a breeze. That might have been an exaggeration. And I hope my wife isn't watching this. Alright, Wolfpack, this concludes your review of Shooter Lube. Please, again, don't hesitate to hit the subscribe and the thumbs up button if you like this video. Thank you so much for your support and so much for watching. Till next time, give me a howl.